Ik zat net even te kijken, maar toen begon mijn race. Dus toen...
Het duurt even lang voordat ik de party kan lieven. Dus iedereen hoort het nu. Oké. Yes, there we are. Just a bit late, but just in time for the qualifying. Papa Champs, Season 2, Rounds 9 and 10 at Barcelona in Spain. And we start off with the first qualifying session. I need to share the stream. Real quick. LTK Terrier at the moment. Leading. There we go. And now he's leading again. Labeled this. Ahead of Sigma Alonso, the new driver this week. He's in P2. Pretty good, the default livery though. Anyway, final corner. And across the line for the first qualifying session, and it's gonna be LTK Terrier on pole position, and it's very close behind. Although it's a 4-10 gap between him and the next car, and Scott is in P3, a couple of tenths behind, and then it's a gaggle of cars. Very, very close to each other. We got a 4-10 gap between number 1 and number 2, and then Scott, Angelo, Rapid Coot in P5. And Josh Boschman, Kislesko, Garrison, Tom Gorian, Adam in P10. And Alaric 11th, and Kyle without a time. Oh, disqualification from qualifying. So first qualifying is done already. And LTK Terrier a bit much quicker than the rest of them. 4/10 is quite the gap. We wait for the first race to start, 25% race as per usual. Catalan Grand Prix, 17 laps ahead of us, and like people already hanging up earlier than allowed. So we start off with the formation lap immediately. And Tom and Alaric have been disqualified. Not sure what happened there, but they will have to start on cold tires. And they have a massive disadvantage. Them warming up their tires. Circuit de Barcelona, Catalunya. Lower volume. So we near the end of the formation lap. There we go, everyone is lined up. The board is a bit glitchy at the moment. There we go then. The 5 lights, can't see them, but they're on. And they're out now, and who has the better start? Looks like Sigma Alonso in P2 has the better start, and he's already in P1, and Scott is going for the move as well. So a poor start there from LTK Terror, losing 2-3 positions. Scott goes around the outside, trying to take the lead from third on the grid, and he does so with a very nice move indeed. Turns P3 on the grid to P1 in the race after just a few corners, but Sigma Alonso going back to the inside there into turn 4. Scott going a bit wide, we're still going wheel to wheel there. Scott now on the inside, manages to stay ahead. And now he's definitely ahead. And into the lead of this race. Scott with an amazing start there. Sigma Alonso right behind him though. He's gonna look to go for a move again. Pulls to the outside line, now into turn 10. Have to go the long way around the outside. Not quite able to. There comes LTK Terry on the inside. Making up from his poor start. Now he's going wheel to wheel with the Sigma Alonso and into the penultimate corner around the outside there, and that's P2 for LTK Terrier. Started first, dropped down to third or fourth, and has made his way back up into P2. Fighting for the lead again. There he goes to the lead, and there's a safety car right as he overtakes him. So is it a legal overtake? It doesn't look like it. Safety car has been deployed after just one lap of racing. So onto the hards. Everyone will probably go unless you've started on hards, and it looks like nobody has. Yeah, Kyle is the only one who started on hards. A disadvantage for him. Probably pit for softs and then pit again for hards, but or hope for another safety car later on in the race. So, immediately in neutralization of the race. Just one lap into it. Not sure why the safety car came out. Oh, it's Adam has lost his front wing. That's probably why the safety car came out. Debris on the track. There they go, the leaders into the pit lane. Sigma also staying out. Staying out on the softs. That's remarkable. Everyone else going in from softs to hards. And what's Kyle gonna do from hards? He's gonna go on to the softs as NVT Garrison has retired from the session. As he crashed into the pit lane. I'm afraid he has, because on the minimap he is stopped in the final corner. And he's crashed out, and Alaric has retired as well. What's going on? I don't see him. That's 2 retirements within half a lap. So I'm not sure what's going on. The race director will help. Garrison definitely crashed. Presumably in the pit lane. What happened to Alaric? We don't know. So Kyle and Adam on the softs. Sigma also stayed out on the softs, and all the others are on a new, fresh set of hards till the end of the race, probably. So LTK Terrier back in the virtual lead of this race, because Sigma also yet to pit. Angelo Di Simo is ahead of Scott somehow. Yes, Lesko's made up 2 places as well, and Kyle's made 4 places since the start. Safety car. Is he gonna go in at the end of this lap? I think so. So, safety car in this lap. How to get this race back underway. Sigma Alonso leading. The end of lap 4. When is he gonna go? Still on the softs. Probably has the advantage over the rest of them. And there he goes. And it's a green flag racing once again in this race. LTK Terrier immediately putting to the inside line at the much higher straight line speed. And into turn 1 on the inside, takes the lead. Takes lead away from Sigma Alonso, drops down to P2. But can he come back with the soft still? The outside, but defensive, and there's contact. Contact between the 2 of them, and Sigma Alonso has lost a bit of his front wing there. Under braking, LTK Terrier moved a bit, they moved to each other. And it's a virtual safety car. Scott has lost his front wing. It was all kicking off here at this safety car restart, and one safety car leads to another. Well, this time it's a virtual safety car, but yet another neutralization in this race. Here tased out Sigma Alonso into the pit lane. I lose a lot of places because of that. Scott into the pit lane as well. The hards and still have to go into the softs, and that's a long stint on the softs. Teleporting back to the pit lane there. So LTK Terrier leading once again from pole position. got himself back into P1. Angelo Di Simo in P2. Kizleczko making quite a few places so far in this race. Moved himself up into P3. Virtual safety car has ended. And we're back under green flag racing. DRS has been enabled. Josh Washman right behind Kizleczko. For that final podium spot. Nick van Onsen and Scott are on the back foot. I hope for a miracle if they finish any higher than there where they are now. P9 and P10, 19.8 seconds. So Nick van Onsen behind Cal and Scott on the softs. We'll have to do 10-11 more laps as he runs wide there, coming out of turn 2. And that doesn't help either. Alcater is under pressure there from Angelo Di Simo from P2. Surely he made a mistake because the gap was, I think it was 2 seconds at the start of this lap, and now it's 4/10. Here he comes with the DRS. Terrier weaving on the straight, try and avoid him of getting the slipstream. And Josh Washman goes down the inside of Kizleczko and he takes that P3 spot for the time being. They're still going wheel to wheel. Kizleczko comes back at him into turn 4 on the inside. Josh Washman brakes late and swoops around the outside there. That's very impressive and manages to hold on as well. The inside for the next turn, and he is up at the P3. So good move there. Let's get there 1 second, nearing 1 second, 9/10. P2. Bit of a train forming now behind Josh Bosman as Fabit Koot has closed the gap to the pair of them. Let's go under pressure. Alcater extending his gap to P2 at the moment, 1.5 seconds now. Scott has gone into the pit lane again. A new set of softs, a new front wing as well. So he's got damage somewhere. Yeah, it's completely out of this race at the moment. Past the halfway point and he's about to get lapped. Oh, not quite, but it's not far off. They're on the same straight. Let's get there starting lap number 10. Got 1.6 seconds to P2. Then Kizleczko has got Josh Bosman for company again. Looking to go for a move on the outside. And he gets ahead to turn 1 and he brakes later. And he takes P3 away from Kizleczko. Now Fabit Koot is looking as well for that position. Not quite able to get past just yet. Looking on the inside, but stays behind for the time being. There's a yellow flag and Thomas Spahn has lost his front wing. And he waits a bit before rejoining the track. Down to P8 without a front wing, and that's surely They put him out of contention in this race. Will drop back behind Sigma Alonso, probably. He's gonna have to pit for a new nose, and Josh Boschman has crashed there. He's crashed coming out of turn 12, I think it is. Did he make contact with Fabit Koot or Kislesko? Did he crash on his own? I missed that, by the way. Fabit Koot now going for a move as well. Pulls to the inside and he takes P3 away from Kislesko. Out of nowhere, Josh Boschman out of the race. Tom Gorian is in the wall again as well in turn 12. He's about to get overtaken by Sigma Alonso. So no safety car. Tom Gorian enters the pits, going almost into the wall, and he completely misses the pit lane there. And he's gonna have to do another lap. That's gonna be incredibly painful. Which will probably drop him back behind Scott. He's 20 seconds behind him at the moment. Make that 14 seconds. And Adam into the pit lane as well for a set of mediums. It's not allowed, I'm pretty sure, but questionable decision there. Sigma Alonso in the pits as well. That means Scott will move up to P7, I think it is. Yes, he is. 5 laps to go in this race. Guess let's go, or LTK Terror I should say, is comfortably at the front. More than 2.5 seconds. Car behind. Still not over for that final podium position. Fresco is within half a second. Rapid Koot at the moment. Gorian has been lapped. On a new set of soft, so he could maybe go for the fastest lap. If that makes a difference. Fighting on board with Kislesko. Bit wide coming out of the final corner. Adam gets past Cal there for P5. Is on the mediums. Not always motor vehicles you'll see tearing around this track. In 2016, the racetrack hosted Mr. Maldonado's 2012 win unfortunately turned out to be the race weekend saw him set some world firsts in the process. Maldonado But good still, a couple of tenths out of Kizlesko, and Thomas right behind him. He's of course a lap down. Can't unlap himself. Open a DRS. Till halfway on the straight. The LTK Terrier enters the penultimate lap of this race. A comfortable drive for him so far. Lost a few positions at the start, but regained the positions and took back the lead. Ever since he took back that lead, he hasn't looked back. Looks like Thomas got past Kizlesko. Now he's right behind Fabit Koot as well. And now he lets Kizlesko past again. So he wasn't able to, wasn't quick enough to unlap himself from both cars. Stays behind the end of the race. It has caused that Kizlesko is now behind, out of the DRS range, I'd say. 1.2 seconds. So they go into the final lap of this race. Grand Prix has been held in Spain since 1914. Been quite a commanding performance there from LTK Terrier ever since he retook the lead a few laps into this race. Comes round the final couple of corners into the final corner, the final lap, and he is going to win the Catalan Grand Prix. The first race of the night belongs to LTK Terrier. Angelissimo takes P2 here with a nice podium. Fabit Koot in the end in P3 ahead of Kizlesko. Then it's a bit of a wait for Adam in P5, although he's on the mediums. Not sure if he's going to be able to keep that P5. Kyle is going to finish in 6th and Scott 7th. Sigmund Alonso in 8th, and Tom Gorian has already finished a lap down in P9. LTK Terrier on top in the first race. Wins the 25% race from pole position. There's the podium. Get there with the #1 trophy. And the fast lap as well for him. So he's got the hat trick complete. Pole position, fast lap and the race win. Of course. On the next race of the evening. 35% race. The Spanish Grand Prix. waiting. Here we go. For the second race, Spanish Grand Prix. Ready for the second qualifying session. about to start the qualifying session. Few seconds remaining, and there we go. Qualifying number 2. Another one-shot qualifying. Rapid Good at the moment is quickest through the first sector, I think. Yep, purple, sector 121.7. It's got Scott in P2. Sigma Alonso has retired, so he's either invalidated or just crashed. Same goes for Josh Boschman. He's out as well. Looks like Scott has the upper hand with the purple second sector. Gonna be another pole position for him. Through the final corner, but he's invalidated his lap, which means that Rapid Good is gonna get pole position there for with just a tenth ahead of LTK. Scott is all the way down in last place. Meanwhile, Adam is yet to finish his lap. He's made a mistake. Same goes for Alaric. They haven't invalidated his lap. Rapid Good takes pole position with a tenth ahead of LTK Terry, who took pole position in the first race and the win in the end. And Thomas in P3, 3.5 tenths behind, ahead of Kislesko in P4, Angelo Lissimo in P5. It's quite the gap to Garrison in 6th, and Cal 7th, and Alaric and Adam didn't set a representative time, and Josh Boschman, Sigma Alonso and Scott didn't set a time at all. Scott got disqualified and will start last on the grid, P12 for him. Which is unfortunate. It's been an unfortunate day for him so far. Starting the race in a few minutes. Formation lap is on the way again. Rapid Good leads the way. Scott has already been disqualified for some reason. Going from bad to worse for him tonight. Warming up the tires. third gear or fourth. The 30% brake and full throttle will do the trick in third gear. Most effective way to warm your tires without getting tire wear as well. Anyway, cars lining up to the grid in a second, and that's way too late for Vabitcoot. Going on the brakes over the line, and same goes for LTK Terror. Both of them disqualified, so they have the disadvantage at the start. And he's not the only one. Alaric and Adam as well, and Scott of course already was disqualified on the formation lap. So quite a few cars disqualified. Anyway, 5 red lights are going on again. Vabitcoot from pole position. LTK Terror alongside, the lights are out, and away we go, and it's a good start for Tom. He wasn't disqualified on the grid, he immediately takes P2. LTK Terror once again with a slow start. And Tom to the inside, trying to take the lead. Vabitcoot goes into the runoff area there. Few cars going off, Tom takes the lead. LTK Terror back up into P2, still wheel to wheel with Vabitcoot through turns 3. Battling behind there, Vabitcoot remains in P2 for the time being. Ahead of LTK Terrier, then it's Garrison and Kislesko going wheel to wheel. Garrison up to P4. Angelo Lisman takes P6 away from Josh Boschman. But it's Tom who has taken the lead from the start, and we've got our first retirement. And it's Adam who has left the session as well. Oh, and going wide there onto the another layout of the track, Garrison there. Going wide into turn 9 and had to take the escape road there. And he lost 3 positions because of it. The first lap completed. No neutralization. And Vabitcoot is right behind Tom. Pulls to the inside line on the main straight. And into turn 1 he goes. And he takes the lead away from Tom. So Vabitcoot back where he started. In P1. And going wide there is LTK Terror losing another position to bring down to P5 on the hards. Most of the cars around him on the softs, except for Kyle. See all of them on softs except for him, and going on the inside as well. LTK Terror dropping back, losing positions left, right, and center down to P7. At the front is let's go losing touch with the leaders at the moment. 1 second behind. Fast lap of the race. Vabitcoot, LTK Terror into the pit lane. Does he have damage? Josh Boschman moves up to P5. However, Garrison comes back into turn 1, wheel to wheel, but Josh Boschman around the outside. And he takes the position, and it was damaged from LTK Terror. So he's onto the softs now. Meaning he will have to pit again later on in this race. He's gonna have to hope for a safety car, because he's all the way down in P11, 20 seconds or so behind the field. He's going wheel to wheel there with Alaric up to P9. It looks like there is some damage for Scott. Yeah, the front left end plate is missing. The Alaric goes back down the inside, goes deep again, and Scott retakes the position. But he's got damage, so not optimal for him. So he's not into the pit lane, staying out with the damage. Top 4 quite close to each other. All within 1 second gap. And safety car has been deployed. Josh Washman is out again in this race as he crashed into the pit lane. Yeah, it looks like he's stranded on the outside of the final corner. And 5-second penalty for Alaric for collision with Josh Washman. So did they go wheel-to-wheel into the pit lane or made some sort of contact? And a penalty for speeding in the pit lane for LTK Terrier as well. And a double pit stop. However, the front of the field, Vapid Koot, Tom Gorian, Xtesco, Angelissimo, Sigma Alonso all stayed out and they're behind the safety car, so if they pit now they're gonna be at the back of the field. It's a massive disadvantage for them. And a massive advantage for Scott, LTK Terrier and Garrison as well. Went on the hards just now. They all go into the pit lane. Top 6 it looks like. Sigma Alonso stays out again like he did last race on used softs. Garrison of course takes P2 now and Eric stays out as well. And then Scott is up to P4 out of nowhere. So this race has been turned around massively. Vapid Koot comes out on P5. LTK Terrier pits again to get that 5-second penalty removed. So he goes into the softs again. Not gonna finish the race on those tires. And the safety car is already going in. So, Sigma Alonso in the lead of this race. And at the end of lap 6, LTK Terrier is not even close up to the grid yet. Probably will before the end of the lap. I think he will be just about able to close that gap. As Sigma Alonso goes for it, and Garrison overtakes him right on the line. But it looks like it's a legal overtake because he gives the position back. Just a bit too early for him. Trying to go around the outside of turn 1, and he makes that move stick. That's an incredible move from Garrison. They're taking the lead on the hards as well. And Scott is now trying to get past Alaric on the outside, a bit off the track as well. Now Vebet Koot on the inside. He takes P3 away from Scott. Then it's Tom and P5. Because Let's Go getting past Alaric as well, who's dropping down the order. So LTKTR is not completely closed up to the field. Alaric dropping down on the used softs, of course. It'll be a matter of time before Kyle gets ahead of him as well. As Vebet Koot goes to the inside, as does Scott. So Sigma Alonso dropping down as well, also on the used set of soft tires. Getting very close with Tom there. Let's go right behind as well. There goes Tom on the main straight, gets past. Let's Go, as you go for a double move, tries to go in the middle of between of them, but that doesn't quite work out. Tom on the inside though into turn 1, takes the position away. Let's Go tries to go around the outside of turn 2 and he gets away as well. And Angelissimo takes the position of both of them with a double overtake there. Sigma Alonso losing 2 positions. Angelissimo taking 2 positions up to P6. That's a nice bit of racing there. Ooh, Alaric going off into the gravel. Struggling massively with the old tires, it looks like. Oh, and it's a spin there for Kyle. I wonder if he made contact with LTKTR. He just got past him. He spun around. And drops down to P10. DRS being enabled. For the next straight. To the pit lane goes Alaric. His teammate at the moment is, looks like his teammate is leading the race. 5-second time penalty as well for good measure. At least he can serve that penalty. Sigma Alonso getting overtaken as well by LTKTR, moving up to P7. Trying to fight his way back through the field in this race. Alaric going onto the mediums as well. It's going to cause trouble for him as well, and Scott is looking for a move on Garrison, trying to go around the outside. Gives him the space, but it's not quite able to get the traction. Now Vebet Koot tries to go around the outside. Into the penultimate corner. They're going wheel to wheel. Scott gets ahead, stays ahead. Now they all have the DRS. 3 tenths is the gap, 2 tenths. Vebet Koot goes for the move on Scott. And now Scott goes to the inside as well into turn 1, wheel to wheel. Very, very close between the two of them. Garrison manages to hold on for now. His rear light is flashing, so no ERS left for him. Trying to look on the inside here, but thinks the better of it. Six cars very close to each other. And Scott is going for the move again, now on the outside. Into turn 10. Wheel to wheel again. And he takes P1 away from Garrison. Which gets a poor exit out of turn 11 and 12. And now he's got Fabit Good to the inside as well. And he takes the position into the penultimate corner. Oh, and Garrison into the wall. Not sure what is going on there. It's a bit strange behavior coming out of the final corner. Rapid Good in the lead now. Behind. Tom moves up to P3 ahead of Kislesko. Then it's Angelo in P5. Nearing the halfway point of this race. When Garrison is retired, into the wall he went on the straight between turns 9 and 10. And he's out of the race, and that's another safety car deployed. Oh, and Alaric crashing into the wall as well. Not sure what's going on here, but anyway. Rapid Good, Scott, Kislesko, LTK, Terrier all going into the pit lane. Presumably onto a new set of softs for the last 11 laps. Yes, all going on a new set of softs. Alonso's went on to the mediums. Another car on mediums. Tom Gorian leading the race, the used set of hearts. Angelo in P2 as the same situation in Fabit Good on a new set of hearts. Safety car probably gonna go in at the end of this lap. Then we'll have 10 laps remaining in this race. Eight drivers left. There we go, safety car in this lap. It's Tom Gorian who will have to decide the pace for the start-finish line. Waiting, he's waiting, there he goes. Back on the green flag racing. Tom Gorian leading this race. Ahead of Angelo and Vapid Good, wheel to wheel with Kozlesko for P3. Scott has lost a couple of positions, dropped down to P6. Let's go wheel to wheel with LTK Terrier. Remains in P4 on a new set of softs. A real contender for the race win in this race. Together with Scott. Depends on how long the softs will last. For the moment he will have the massive advantage compared to the rest of the cars ahead of him. Rapid Good. Is he going to go for the move on the inside? Not quite able to pull it off. And LTK Terry going wheel to wheel with Kozlesko, and there goes Vapid Good on the inside. Ooh, a bit of contact with Angelo, and I think it was LTK Terrier. Hopefully no damage for them. Kozlesko moves to P2 as well. And LTK Terrier P4. Angelo dropping down the order. Ahead of Scott P5. There LTK Terrier on the inside of Kozlesko into turn 10. Trying to go the long way around the outside on the hards, and he's making it work. And he has made it work. Incredible move from our race winner from the first race. DRS has been enabled now. And Vapid Good looks for the move. Tom goes defensive, but Vapid swoops to the inside with contact into turn 1. And more contact, and he gets spun around there by Tom, who slams into the side of Vapid Good, and it's a virtual safety car. Bit unnecessary from Tom. He got pushed off a bit, I think, in turn 1, but he completely took out Vapid Good in turn 2. So it's not a full safety car. Tom without front wing now. It's leading the safety car restart. Now he's near enough out of this race. Into the pits he goes. The same goes for Angelo. That's a bit of a lost cause. Vapid Good in the pits as well. Tom retires in pit lane. DRS being enabled again. Green flag racing. And it's LTK Terrier in the lead again. Behind him, Kozlowski and Scott squabbling for position. At the moment, LTK can go from 2 for 2 in this tonight. Won the opening race. Now he's in the lead again. The race will slowly go into his favor with the tire advantage. DRS for Scott. P3 at the moment. One and a half seconds between LTK Terror and Kozlowski with 5 laps remaining. Scott is right behind him in P3. Fastest lap of the race for LTK Terror, fastest lap of the race for Scott now with a from 14.3, a tenth or so faster. And he gets past Kozlowski and he's up to P2. Can he try and close the gap to LTK Terror in P1? Fast up in the race for Vapid Good now with a 1:13.5. Of course on the newer set of softs. Looks like Scott is unable to close the gap. It's only growing by a couple of tenths, up to 2 seconds almost. Bit wide there as well. 2.1, 2.2. Tires are nearing the end of their life. 4 laps remaining. Angelo with the fast lap again, 1:13.4. Really pushing it. P5 is probably still possible if he gets on with it. The gap is only growing. 2.7 seconds and totally missed it, but Kozlowski has re-overtaken Scott for P2. Well, Scott is looking to try and get past him. Fighting for that P2. And he has the DRS now and he's gonna blast past him on the straight. Slipstream pulls to the inside and that's P2 into turn 1 it is. Angelo is fully closed up to Sigmund, so that's with 4.5 seconds is just vanished in the space of nearly 1 lap. That's unbelievable. There he comes. Trying to get down the inside. That's a very optimistic move there. Goes completely into the grass there to try and get past. In the end, it did work out. Takes P5 there, and P4 is very much on the table. That's gonna be it. Move on to the penultimate lap of this race. Angelo has got up to P4 now, ahead of Kyle. About as high as it's gonna get for him, unless something happens ahead of him. That's very unlikely. Alcantara rounds the penultimate corner. Into the final corner he's gonna enter. The final lap of this race. He's going for the double. Wheelball behind. It's not done yet as Kizlesko re-overtakes Scott for P2, but he goes into the grass for some reason. And he drops behind him again. Not sure what's happened there, but I thought for sure that he was ahead of Scott, but turns out he wasn't. Now it's down to P3 again. Both of them struggling on the worn out softs. That's a 3-second penalty for Vabit Good on the final lap. So it's not gonna cost him anything. There goes Kazesco on the inside of Scott into turn 10, wheel to wheel on the final lap. Very close to contact. Now Scott is the inside line. And he remains ahead of Kazlesko. Meanwhile, Alcantara rounds the final corner. And he's gonna win the Spanish Grand Prix as well. Won the first race, wins the second race. Incredible stuff. Scott takes home P2 after a disappointing first race. Had some bad luck. Recovers well. P2 it is. Kazlesko finishes P3 on the podium. Angelo in P4, and it's Kyle in P5 ahead of Sigmund on the mediums, and Vabit Good in last place, 7th place for him, with the 3-second penalty as well. LTK Terrier wins both of the races. And that's the races complete. Alcantara wins the second race as well. Not with a faster lap this time, but another win for him. Scott in P2, Kazlesko, Angelo, Kyle, Sigmund Alonso and Vabit Good. Tom, Garrison, Alaric, Josh Bosman and Adam all retired from the race. And that's it for tonight. Wish everyone a good evening and goodbye for now.